Y'all, what Taylor Swift did just changed the game for everybody. As of making this video, it hasn't been very long, but Taylor Swift posted a picture of her new album cover crediting the photographer. Now, in my experience, this is relatively speaking unprecedented. You really don't see a lot of celebrities crediting the source of their work. They just post it and boom, views, right? Engagement. A few weeks ago, I did this on a short.
So going into the new year, credit who you work with. If you're a photographer, credit your team, credit your talent. Same if you're a model. Credit those who helped you bring that picture to life. Credit your photographer, credit your makeup artist, credit your stylist. Because not doing it, it doesn't help anybody, and it comes off as selfish.
Not only towards the photographer, but from the photographer, because I see it both ways. I see a lot of photographers who post and don't credit properly. They don't tag properly. And I also see it more often from the talent side, where they'll post a picture, and it's usually from those who are more inexperienced. Well, they'll post a picture and they'll get the engagement, but they won't say who helped make it. So I posted a video addressing that issue. And lo and behold, a few weeks later, Taylor Swift posts this one album cover, and who's tagged in it? The photographer. Now, I'm not saying I had a hand in that. You know, it would be kind of awesome. You know, it would be. But yeah, I doubt it. But it would be. It really would be.
A few moments later.
But I say all that to say, if she can do it, so can you. And apparently this started happening because she got criticized by posting another photographer's work of her at one of her shows. Now, from what I've gathered, Taylor Swift's contracts dealing with her concerts are pretty predatory. No, predatory is not the word. It's very tight. Basically, the way she was complaining about how Apple Music was ripping off artists, essentially that's what she was doing to photographers. That's what her contract allowed her to do. But somehow this photographer criticized her for using his work, and now it's a pattern. I've seen everything since then be credited, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now, before we get too far into it, we have to create a separation here. Paid versus unpaid work. Now, being that Taylor Swift is a multi-million-dollar music artist, she obviously pays for her work and didn't have to credit said photographer. That's where a big separation of that is that photographer was compensated for that work. So generally, if they're compensated, it's a bit of a gray area. It really doesn't matter. To some it does, to some it doesn't, but it's usually just, I got paid. Cool, right? Now, if it's a situation where it's unpaid work, that box is completely different.
Of course.
That photographer needs to be compensated from the accreditation, simply because the reason that they're doing that is either for their book, for their portfolio, because they are creating something that they don't have or they need more of, or two, the person that they're working with that's involved with that project, be it the makeup artist, the hairstylist, or the talent, or whomever, has a substantial enough following that they feel that is compensation enough to do it for free. So obviously you can imagine in that scenario that not tagging them or refusing to give proper credit will be just as akin to stealing from them. Now, some of you may disagree. If so, let me know down in the comments if you disagree with that sentiment. But personally, what I've had to do with situations where I have worked with talent And it's because of their following, because I know shooting with them isn't really going to do anything for my portfolio. They don't fit my market. They don't fit the aesthetic of what I have. But I know by shooting with them, it would gain me more visibility. And they don't adhere to their end of the agreement. I do feel like my time has been wasted, that it's been stolen, basically, that I've done all this for no reason, because now they're getting thousands upon 10,000s of engagement and I'm getting nothing. I know that makes sense. Even to some of you who don't do photography, I know that makes sense. They equate engagement with bookings, but that doesn't always happen. So even if you are paying them, still tag them, still credit them. You know, when you're putting whatever headline you want, make sure you have a little section, you know, right below it, just for that. You know, give a little something extra to those who helped you make what's about to make you a lot of money. You know, it's only right. But that's my little nugget for today, guys. Stay frosty. I think that should be it.